So here we are, coming past the Norbrick Castle, which is just to the left. Coming back to Blackpool, 24 years on. Keep a face jacks. Jesus, I don't recognise any of it. I'm not into the main bit, to the piers yet, but this is the area, Michelle, where we were going to get a hotel last night. We actually stayed in Lancaster last night, and I was going to get a hotel which was north of North Pier, so it was around this sort of area as we're coming in to Blackpool now. Yeah, it's actually saying Bishop still, so we're still not actually into Blackpool. I don't know what that other place was, probably why I don't know it. As I say, I've not been here for 24 years, so yeah, the trams that we ain't going to get us at this right speed, the trams have changed, I must admit. They don't look the same, they were better how they used to look, you know. That's just in my opinion. And here, you know, you're coming into Blackpool sort of thing, because you've got your Rafferty's bar there and your grill, so that looks alright. That's just been done up. Then again, give it 5 years, that'll be going bankrupt and bust as well. There's a lot of derelict buildings. Yeah, these are the hotels where you were going to be staying, by the way.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's just I thought it was going to rain. You see, it's Jesus Christ, it's dated, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say it looks very dated.
It's just not the place that I knew in the 90s. The powder room, I thought it was going to be the ponder room, the ponderer. So this is Blackpool now, as I believe. There's not a lot of people about. The Highlands pub, I don't know any of it, as I say. Until you get round to the pier, I'm none the wiser really about any of it. I can't slow down anymore. At least they've done some of that there, haven't they? Yeah. They looked alright where they painted it. It's just so much of it as you drive along. I can't drive any slower for anyone to see on the camera, because my northern friend's behind me.
Oh, I can see the tower in the distance.
Aha, you see, Blackpool Tower. She's getting excited now, people.
Oh, I see a Robbie, that's a nice
as we're approaching the main promenade bit, that should be the Metropole or something to the left over there. Does it say the Metropole? I can't really look round.
I'm not seeing anything written on that building.
It's another one I got wrong. I'm still learning, people, as I say. It's been a long time. And there's some the lights, look, the lights have already started, so the lights will definitely be worth doing, look.
Yeah.
Because these, obviously, I've seen Blackpool lights when I lived there, and I said to Michelle, it's a must for anyone to come and see the lights in Blackpool. But, and obviously all this will be lit up at night. So
cool.
Duchess Drive, wow, now we're talking. Go on then, mate, over you go with your dog. God, you think some of them are tired of living here, isn't it? But yeah, I'm so down. As I say, there's a lot of buildings that are just, I don't know what they've done to them. It's quite sad, because when I was up here in the 90s, everywhere was open, you know. A lot of care homes, helped the aged a bit. I'll be fitting in one soon, won't I suppose. Blackpool supports the white ribbon. There you go. Blackpool's into the white ribbon, people. But yeah, as I say, this was the area. Genting Casino. That used to be huge. God dear. That's not changed since the bloody 90s. Christ. Hotel Sheraton, and to the left there, as I say, I'm going as slow as I can. You've got the Doric Hotel, and yeah, you can see with the lights how it's going to work at night, can't you? The Cabaret Showboat, which is Mark Kelly's. Eglin Hotel, isn't it, that one? Elgin. Royal Boston Hotel to the left. Dorchester, the Miners Hotel. And then just some of them just look like
there's
it's just
nice architecture on some of these buildings. Some of them are.
Well, a lot of it looks like there's the cliffs. That's world famous. You must have heard of the cliffs. That one's not even there now. To the left.
Well, there's nothing there.
I don't know what happened to Trotter there, people, but here we are. We're finally coming up to the North Pier, which is a little bit up here on the right. Yeah. Okay. It's very different. As I say, it's 24 years since I was here. There's the Glyn over there. We're going to go off to the right. So anyone that knows the area or halfway know where I mean it, edging towards Blackpool South. Yep, that'll do us. So you can go that way round, but there's not a lot to see. I think you're better off looking along the seafront and everything. So there's all the glitz and glamour now. So now you're going to get, you know. So as we come along, we're currently at the top. Hotel Belvedere there on the left. And we're just coming up slowly to the North Pier. So we are in the North. Blimey, what is going? I don't know if you can see this mess to your left. It's just, Jesus Christ, what happened?
Most of these buildings on this side are derelict.
Yeah, there's the Grand Hotel. So there you go. That looks all right. Oh God. As you can see, the tower up there. Jesus. There's all your little B&Bs around there.
Yeah.
That's what I couldn't work out. I was trying to get in with the Grand because I thought, well, if it's in with the Grand, you can walk into the main bit from here. But they weren't. They were right back up there. Some of them. The Strand Hotel. There's so many hotels here. The Imperial.
Huge. Some of them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some of them seem to be doing okay, and then there's other buildings that are just totally derelict.
So now you're coming right into your main bit. We're going to see where, I'll show you where Yates's, well, I can't show you exactly where Yates's North Shore was because I don't want to come off the main promenade.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of these places are just so dated. You need like some pure facelifts here, don't you? Best Western Hotel, see, it's always on the front. But you know what you're getting with a Best Western Hotel. But a lot of it, they just need to sort out the fascias, don't they? They need to, like, you know, what the hell are they doing? Tiffany's, that was one of the old clubs back in the day. I didn't really used to go there, but it's supposed to be really good. It's obviously the club, hotel and bar and everything.
Yeah,
So there's your first pier, Michelle, to the right. I don't know what you can see off the camera there, but it's just, it's actually, for someone like me, it's really sad to see all this. It's yeah, there's, look at it, it's I say, anyone watching, the Metropole's there, look, even that looks like it's seen better days. It's just, if I've said it had changed, it'd be an understatement. I thought, look at it, look at the Metropole, Jesus Christ, the state of that. Woodies, I'm sure that's a well-known place here, the world famous Woodies. God, look at it. God help us, people, God help us. Right, so on here we've got the Metropole Hotel to the right. There's just so much of it just gone. Jesus. Hopefully we'll be able to show you around a little bit more here, because the traffic should get, can't really take the phone. Live entertainment, Jesus, you'd have to be brave. It's just Kebab King, hey. But yeah, and the North Pier where the lights are on, so that's something. Well, there's Talbot Road, that was one of the dodgy roads years ago. It's like North Shore's up there. We're going towards Central and towards North, and that Funny Girls bar is just opposite there. That's definitely still there, the show bar and everything. It's either that one or that one, if it's on that side or that side, I can't remember. The Yates's North Shore's just off to your left, but further back, but it's not there anymore in a way, I don't think. I mean, there's a few people, well, it's a...
But you look at all these buildings, they're all boarded up.
Yeah, unfortunately here it looks like, I don't know what to say really. I honestly don't know. It's absolutely baffled me, you know. I mean, North Pier, Chubby used to play there at the front of the bar and that, and it was absolutely buzzing, you know. This is only, like I say, 24 years ago. I don't have any traffic yet. You just wait so long for whatever reason. I don't know. Can't be that much rubbish to clear up. There's hardly anyone here, is there? But yeah, as I say, we're going along. We're going past the North Pier. There is some life there, isn't there? That looks alright. The bar and lounge has been done up. Look, that looks alright, doesn't it? See there, that would be the thing, and there's Brannigan's down there. So yeah, and there's quite a lot of traffic now. Quite surprised. Oh look, Roy Chubby Brown still does it. Jesus. Oh, look at the front of what this is there. Yates's. I can't know if I can name the phone round there. So it says Yates's there. Maybe Yates's moved. It can't be Yates's, can it? I wouldn't have thought. I don't know what the hold up is. Right, it's taking so long with the traffic. You can see what I mean by the lights. Because remember, your tower and everything will be lit up at night, and there was some serious lighting, isn't there? That's not Yates's, as in Yates's what we know, is it? You got Irish bar next door. Just doesn't look too bad here, does it? It looks like there's something going on, and you've got some souvenir shops. You see the little back streets used to get the nice little pubs, kind of like Brighton, but you see what I mean? Used to get a few pubs down the back streets. It's too much. Well, hard to remember the names this far on and everything, but yeah, I don't know what that odd-looking building is there. Vegas, here you go. It's Vegas Diner. I can't even show you some of the places I used to work. It's changed that much, I can't remember. So yeah, different. Blackpool Amusements there, as you can see to that side. There's not a lot going on over the seafront, but you can see they're doing things, aren't they? They're actually working on it now. Harry Ramsden's. So I was sure here, there's somewhere on a corner is where I used to work. But it wasn't like this. But I think it was more central. It's you know, I'm trying to remember 24 years later. But that bit there,
yeah, you know, that looks all quite. That says Winter Gardens.
Yeah, Winter Gardens. As I said, it's not. I was going to take you around the other way to Winter Gardens. That's a complex. Got a bar
that's
in
the
there.
Bottom of the tower, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the bottom of the tower. So yeah, I'll put it on here rather than on. Don't want to run none of them over. I'll never hear the last of it, will I? A Witherspoon, Albert and the Lion. It wasn't there when I lived here. That's a big old pub, that. Wild West Diner. So that used to be what? Coral Island. Here's Coral Island. Here's the place where I know. Coral Island, you see, that's where the old flagship and that used to be. I know the flagship permanently closed a long time ago, but Coral Island goes all the way along here, see, to here. You see at the end here, and round the corner there, to the left, there's some doors that go up, and that is where the flagship was. Yeah. There's your sea life.
Still got the sign for it on there.
Oh, I still had the sign.
Yeah. All closed down.
That's a shame. That's my favourite. Back in the day. And now you're coming up to over that side, obviously. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people about. More people than I would have thought. And by the way, but I don't know when we'll show this video, but this is 11:50. 11:50, isn't it? Yeah.
So that must be the Central Pier.
Yeah, this is Central Pier. That's where I used to work. I worked in Central Pier and South Pier behind the bar, but I had some issues, shall we say.
What send us a surprise.
Well, you know me, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people about now.
Busy.
Yeah, this is busy now. I mean, there's a lot of it just closed. Look, I'll take you up here. There's a bar that used to be called a Manchester. I used to live. This is where you could go. It's hard to explain as I'm driving along, but I'll tell you what, it's busier than what I thought, and it's only a weekday because you expect the people to come out at night because the lights come on. Remember, this lights go all the way along here. Do you see what I mean? But yeah, the Central Pier area, as you come down into Central Blackpool, it was much busier, as hopefully you saw on the camera. Obviously, I'm driving along. There's the Manchester there it is. It's gone, isn't it? It's called the Reflex now. No, that's the Vauxhall. That's not it. Here's the Manchester here. There you go.
Oh, yeah,
Up on the left there. Yeah. Vauxhall's where Mick used to be head doorman. That was his daytime job. And Lonsdale Road and Blackpool football ground is just around there to the left, which is where I used to live, down Lonsdale Road. But yeah, it's weird because now, again, it's all, as soon as you get out of that main bit, it's like everyone's in that main bit, but there's still a hell of a lot of it that's closed, and it's kind of drained out, isn't it, a lot of it? The actual central bit looks alright. Because they're keeping it going because it's where they want the tourists to go, but even around North Pier, there wasn't a lot going on, was there?
Down top end, there's quite a lot of derelict buildings.
So you come along here. Say down the left there, 2 roads down to the left's where I used to live. So that's quite mad.
Buildings are gone.
Well, old house is blown up. But no, I wasn't there. I was on one of the cut-off roads. Royal Windsor Hotel, Cabaret. Oh, a few gentlemen's clubs up here as well. Harbour's Beach Hotel. Yeah, it seems to be. When you're central in the bits, there's quite a lot going on, isn't there? Yeah. More than what I thought. So, but yeah, some of it coming in was very disheartening. It seems to be more better as you go through, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Again, you say that.
They have done up. They've done up quite nice.
So I'll take you down past the South Pier to the pleasure beach and everything. You'll see how big Blackpool actually is. If you think this camera's been running for 16 minutes since we started it, as we were just approaching Blackpool. We haven't exactly stopped.
Yeah, it's huge.
I told you it's a much bigger place
It's huge.
than what you would believe, isn't it?
That's all gone.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. Yeah, there's a lot of the bars that it really. I would say this would dishearten people that have come from here and grew up here and had this as their holiday every year, because there's a lot of it that's just gone. Codfather, I'm sure, has always been there. I know that name, but. Yeah, as you come out of the main bit, so I've got the camera aiming slightly to the left so you can see a little bit. Hey, Yates's there. There's my old place. I used to work in there.
Oh, that's all smashed up.
Yates's South Shore. I said I'd come back. I did, just 24 years later. That's a shame, isn't it? Yeah. Dutton Arms, that was another one that was banging. That's always been there. That's where you used to have jokers down there, and some of my friends lived down that area. So yeah, steakhouse there. Yeah, it's all right here, isn't it? And now we're coming up. If you look on the left, on the right, Michelle, you've got South Pier. That's the other pier I worked on behind the bar.
At least all 3 piers are still open.
Yeah, which is good. And you can see ahead. If I turn the phone ahead, we're coming up to the pleasure beach. So yeah, and the all-you-can-eat restaurant is just down here. See this road here? It's down here to the left, about 100 yards down. Well, it ain't there now, obviously. It went bankrupt in '97. That used to be a bar there on the corner. Can't remember what it's called, but yeah. So there you go. And here's your final pier. That restaurant bar wasn't like that. Cross over that.
That's another one.
Yeah. So. There you go, you've just come in 18 minutes, you've just seen all the way through Blackpool. A bit mad, isn't it? To see it for the first time. Well, hopefully I could bring you back, boy. You've got water park to the right there. And there's your pleasure beach, beginning of your pleasure beach. You see pleasure beach is absolutely huge. You know, you've got bars in there, you've got your rides and that, and loads of places to eat. You also used to have some decent bars a little bit further down here, but I really can't remember now. It's going back so far. I don't remember a Pizza Hut here, but it doesn't mean to say it's not been there for 50 bloody years. What would I know? But yeah, what can I say? That was as you come through here, you see your South Beach. Still your roller coaster. You see how big that roller coaster is, can't you? I think that'd scare the life out of you, wouldn't it? So we've basically done a Blackpool light tour without the lights being on. Oh, look, there's Squidward and SpongeBob.
Nickelodeon Land. God, I always wanted to come here as a kid.
Yeah, I know. I was always going to come here, but we didn't quite make it for whatever reason, did we? But yeah, it's a lot tidier, the south end, isn't it? Yeah. And the central bit than it is.
But you've still got a lot of little places that are closed.
Yeah, but nothing. Yeah, I know. Look, all this over here. There's all these metal things up. It's just horrible. So when I was here, there was just nothing like it. I don't know. COVID could have caused
a lot of this.
A lot of it. I don't know. I don't know, so we've come past Pleasure Beach now, and then we've literally gone right the way through in 20 minutes. So did you find that an interesting little tour?
It's pretty mad how big it is.
I told you, didn't I? It's not small. It's a big. You can't just walk.
Yeah.
I said to you, from one place
end
to another. Because if you're in a bar in South Shore and you wanted to get up to North Shore, like to Talbot Road, it's just miles. Especially if you've had a few drinks. But yeah, obviously your lights are still running here, aren't they? Northern Lights. I don't know now. You're coming out, we're coming towards Lytham and that. So, right, we'll end this. If anyone watches the full thing, let us know any thoughts with it. Just an introduction to Blackpool from Michelle. Right, on Jill.